Eyes looking up through the tops. Chest, solar plexus expanded. Spine is long. You are in a position to absorb maximal force. While balancing a structure that can awaken different sectors of your body. And amplify the difficulty of maintaining that sense of balance, that sense of elevatory balance. You see, this is like having my hands around like a rod. This is like having my hands around a staff. This is like a barbell. See, to move something vertically can enlist every part of your body, your breath, your toes, your legs, your glutes, your shoulders, your forearms, your hands, your fingers. To hop straight up with your hands by your face, with your hands here, from your center, from contact. We can become like the Maasai. You've seen those African tribesmen. They have this circle that they make, and they all jump. They try to out-jump each other, or they try to jump with a unique pattern. See, it's just these slight changes, these slight angular changes, these slight different combinations of muscle reflexes and hops. You know, who can't do that? If you can move it, you can use it with the other parts of your body. Stop doing things in stages after you have trained your muscles to be sensitive to calling on them to use its potential to activate the body completely. Such that the continuum continues from these points of contact to these points of imaginary contact. That are our limitations, that are these limitations of the extremities. Let your hips move. Let your feet respond slightly. You want all of your body to be connected and to respond. You want all of the ups to enable you to share the force of gravity for the entire time that you're operating. And remember earlier we were talking about different ways of stepping from A to B. There's the friction way, there's the rainbow way. Right? But there's also the hover way, where there's no friction, but you're just a half inch off the ground. You see how all of these contractions, I'm using my entire forearm. I'm using the entire muscles of my hands. I'm allowing them to both close themselves to be as synergistic by being used in ways that maximize their length of strength enhancement, which means that I'm more capable of enduring these postures for longer because the muscles have been awakened and trained to shift the force of gravity evenly over time because I've spent more time doing it. And that's where we all need to start. See, for the same reasons that that I'm uniquely damaged, that unique damage in this, everybody's damaged in some way. By something. We've all made mistakes. But what's a mistake? What's right? What's wrong? Public opinion? In the eyes of the justice system? It's not perfect all the time. Does that mean that we shouldn't pursue justice? No. Does it mean that we shouldn't try to use our bodies as perfectly as possible? No. See, I'm not using a U-throne right now. In Islam, when people are sitting down to hear the Imam speak, many of them are sitting on one of their feet. There is a perfect way for the bones of the body to rest upon themselves. There's a way for us to support our spine. Everything is about supporting the spine and about maintaining a long spinal position. Great wrestlers, great fighters, great basketball players, great ball players, great bowlers, great gymnasts, great musicians. They all do this. Maybe they aren't aware of it. But in some way, their bodies can be used such that they're using them in ways that correspond to all of these principles about the importance of dimensional distance away from the body, distances in altitude, in height, that enable us to flex different parts of ourselves in different ways for different lengths of time, to emphasize and to strengthen unique sectors of the body. By shifting the responsibility, by shifting how force is absorbed and how force is released. How it's sent out into the world. Every word we speak is an opportunity. It is a force release. It's a release of air. It's a release of sound waves that alter the air around it. In different ways, based on the undulations that we make, based on the frequencies that we control. I'm trying to get all of my toes to work with my patellas and the muscles on the inside of my thighs. To squeeze. And then to let them slowly open back up. Notice how I'm kind of, I'm just ratcheting my body. This is another element of the incremental change, the incremental repositioning. Oof. You know, ballet dancers or female ballet dancers go up on point. Hey, do the same thing, just for a moment. And you know, you find that, that's kind of like if I'm trying to make a fist with my feet. And that's how you get to that point. You discover how to stretch those toes. And then you discover how to balance on those toes. See, I'm putting force forward. Notice how I'm turning my hands in. I'm kind of pointing them to the ground, or my palms are pointing to the ground. The back of my hands are up to the clouds. And I'm looking straight on. Now, what if I look to the left? You can't see my tongue move inside my mouth, but when I'm looking left, it too is moving as my eyes, my tongue is moving. It's all moving in unison. See, this is true Euthrone's expertise. This is true self-knowledge, which you cannot have unless you center your body, unless you are exploring the multiplicity of ways in which the human body can become aligned. Your body has centers. Your center line is just your center meridian. You have a meridian here, a meridian here.